That's a piece of a bell, you know, I'm pretty sure it is. Choosing the right factory program can be the difference between success and failure. Now, the general program does a really good job, but why have all the other choices available? So let's have a quick talk about what every factory program has been designed for. So let's have a talk about the Manticore factory default programs. If you want to know anything about each particular program, Minelab have very kindly put an information screen on there. Information, just press that. So it says all-terrain general, inland general purpose detecting, excellent all-round performance for most targets and condition target separation 4 stars. Trash rejection 4 stars, so this sounds like a pretty good one. So that's your all-terrain general program, and to be fair with you, that's the one I use 90% of the time. I tend not to deviate off of that program because I'm finding big targets, small targets, and it's got an excellent ground to noise ratio. Textbook signal, look at that, perfect. 45 with a beautiful little dot in the centre. That's what it is. Wow, that's a ring with a stone in it, can you believe that? Oh yes, I wonder how old it is. Let's go across one more. And we've got all-terrain fast. Now this is a faster program where you might want to use it if you've got lots and lots of iron and lots of trash. The machine reacts a lot quicker in amongst all the junk. So let's go for the information bar. Basically what I've just said. Target separation, it's got 5 stars. Trash rejection's got 2 stars. I take this all with a pinch of salt, to be honest with you. Let's go one more. All-terrain low conductors. Now, all-terrain low conductors is going to give you a better signal response on those little tiny low conductors, the small coins, the small pieces of jewellery. It's running a slightly higher frequency band, which is going to have a bias towards those low conductors. Let's go one more. High conductors, well, it's running a slightly lower frequency band, so the machine is going to have a bias towards the bigger targets, like the big coins and the bigger artifacts. All-terrain trash reject. Now, I've got to show you this one because it's using quite a heavy discrimination pattern. So it's not going to be a great program if you're on an ancient site and things like that, because there's going to be a lot of those little non-ferrous targets hovering around this area, so you've kind of rejected them really. Great for park hunting, I should imagine. Beach general, so that's searching your beach, just general detecting. Beach low conductors, well, that's the same as our all-terrain low conductors. It's designed for finding smaller targets on the beach. Beach deep probably uses a slightly lower frequency, goes deeper on the bigger targets. Let's just have a look at the discrimination pattern. Yeah, nothing really different there. Let's go one more. 30, 31. Not another bit of lead, please. Now, when you're searching on the surf, you have the waves lapping over the search coil, and they can give false signals. So the surf and seawater program eliminates those false signals from the waves. There she is. She's a Roman coin. Quite a good one, actually. Yep, that looks pretty good. Goldfield. This is, oh, listen to that. One of my favourites. It's a really high frequency, and this can really pick the bones out of the bones. Very little discrimination, and it's got some features what are disabled, such as your silencer, but we'll talk about that later on. Let's go back to the all-terrain general. When it comes to factory programs, I put them into 3 different categories. You've got 5 all-terrain programs, 4 beach programs, and 1 Goldfield program. So what else changes between the factory programs? Some discrimination patterns are changing, some recovery speeds are changing, and also some tones are changing. Some use 2-tone all-tone. Now if you want to see what settings I use, it's called the 2-tone hybrid program. I'll put the thumbnail up above here, and you can also see a link to that video in the comments below, where I've got lots of other Minelab videos on my extensive playlist. Some use a 5-tone. Some use 5-region all-tones. So your different factory programs dip their toes into the different tones, so you can really get a feel for them. Well done, you've completed part 2. Now in part 3 we'll be talking all about the Minelab Manticore menus, sub-menus and key features, and there's no need to wait because it's coming up right now on your end screen.